What's going on today, people? This is the Jewish Giraffe back again. Got another video for you today. This one's been a little bit it's taken a while for me to make it, mostly because I've been busy. So this is another 2-deck showcase I got for you, in no particular order really. We have this first deck, which is a Bakr deck using Fiend Farewell. This deck is all centered around Doom Shaman, which is a card that just came out through the card trader very recently. When this first came out, I immediately knew I wanted it. I love Geminis, I love the idea of them, and I love the idea of this one. It's super cool. This deck, though, not very good, I will say. There's definitely some elements to it that could be changed. There's a lot of, actually, elements that could be changed. But the whole point of it is you're trying to get Doom Shaman out, and you can hit it with a double summon or a supervise, so you can bring out your Invader of Darkness. Honestly, this is not really as good as some of the other Invader of Darkness decks out there. This one was somewhat inferior to other ones, but it still wasn't too bad. Also, Doom Shaman pairs really well with Soul Exchange, needing one tribute for it. Night Daygrapher is there so you can bring back your supervises. I would recommend 2 Heavy Knights of the Flame, but I only have 1, and Blazewing Butterfly because it has a really good effect. Mirror Wall and Curse of Anubis because those are all good things, and of course Super Rush Headlong because it's one of the best cards in the game right now. Pretty standard looking spell and traps when you consider what the monsters are. The other deck I have for you here is something I love the idea of this deck. It's just always been difficult for me to pull off because I never had the cards for it and I never had the ability, but I recently got Bluff Trap and I decided to run a Bluff Trap Ishzark deck, or Ishzark, I don't know why I said Ishzark. This deck, the deck itself fluctuated a little bit. Angmar is really good because you can bring back your spells because this deck really relies on Storm or Dice Spoon and Soul Exchange and Enemy Controller. So it's really good to have these. The whole thing with Bluff Trap is once you take the damage, you set the trap. You can also set, if you have multiple Wild Tornadoes, I only have 1, I would run multiple in here. Dice Spoon is really good because you can destroy your own, thereby having a card on the field, having a monster on the field. It's also good for destroying your own Wild Tornadoes. It also lets, if you do take that damage from it, if you've taken a little bit more damage, it could be enough for you to get that next set card. 2 Sphere Kribos because they're good. Chiron the Mage because I thought it was really interesting and you want to beat her in this card and you have a lot of spell cards. And it's good to get over Mirror Walls if they pay for it. I would have multiple Treeborn Frogs, but I don't want to go searching for more of them right now. 2 Ishzark. So the whole reason I actually made this deck was because I got a Prismatic Divine Knight Ishzark, and it was the first or second Prismatic. No, the second one, because the first one I got was I can't remember, something from Bakura. Anyway, 1 Heavy Knight of the Flame because it's good, and 1 Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke because you want to get those nice destructions on defense position monsters. It's good for things that you couldn't honestly or normally beat. So let's get into some replays here. Also, loving the event. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about this event. I think it's been a lot of fun actually, and I'm already finished with the first 2 rounds of it. I know it goes to 5. I have to get more things. I've gotten 3 Karibos and 2 Toon Barrel Dragons. Oh, and 1 Hoarded Unicorn and none of that Genie guy. But the Genie guy doesn't interest me too much because he's honestly not relevant. Don't know why he's a super rare either. I could easily see that as being a rare. But the first deck we got here is our own Divine Knight Bluff Trap deck. We don't really have any ways to set anything off yet, so we just go off with Chiron the Mage, and we set an enemy controller as this guy sets, so I'm thinking, oh, that's probably going to be a Doomdog Octhrus. Going in with another Heavy Knight, so we go in for the attack. I'm right, because I'm always right, you know, this is how it goes. And I'm just praying he doesn't have the Lava Golem. And it's a Dark Necrophore, so, I mean, that's not really as good either. But we'll see from here. So, going for Chiron the Mage, he doesn't have a Sphere Kribo, so we're good, gonna get some nice damage off on him. Let's see what he does next. He draws Fiend Farewell. So he drops, what is this, a Trance Archfiend, as he summons another Trance Archfiend, so he can get rid of another Doomdog. Thereby bringing out his Dark Necrophore, and oh no, he's totally gonna kill us, except I have great stuff being Sphere Kribo, so that goes to defense position, and we got that enemy controller. So it does not matter. We changed Dark Necrophore to defense, and we can now normal summon into, okay, so here's where I make an interesting play. So I could normal summon Heavy Knight of the Flame. That is fair, but I'm thinking I'm going to go for some ludicrous plays, plus I want this on the field. And I want to see how this guy reacts, because after damage calculation, when this card destroys a monster by battle, banish that monster. So he can't attack into this to get Dark Necrofear's effect. So pretty much it negates anything that Dark Necrofear is doing besides attacking into this, and I set the storm just because I want to bluff. Go for this, and we banish that. It's also good because it's not going to allow him to get any more cards in the graveyard for Dark Necrofear. And what does he do? Let's take a look. Well, he has the Gilgarth, which isn't good. He attacks into the Divine Knight, and he banishes himself because now that he's not in the graveyard, it gets rid of that Dark Necrofear, and he's going to attack, destroy into this, and he forfeits. This is just one great thing about Ishzark. It's really good because it banishes things instead of sending them to the graveyard. This deck, or it'd also be really good in a beatdown deck, but I have yet to find one that works with that. It's not the best thing. It also doesn't have great defense. It's got 1800, which could be better. But it, if you have 3 of them and you have 3, I'm trying to think of what other cards would go well with it. If you have 2 or 3 Treeborn Frogs, I think it could be good, but I haven't tried it yet. So we're up against a Maya in this one. I believe this one was a restart. I can't I remember waiting a while on this one, but we got the Angmar and we've got nothing else yet. We got the Wild Tea in the back, but he actually has the Blazing Apache, and I was like, oh, this isn't Toons how I was thinking, or anything like that. This is maybe Firestorm? I don't know. So we're going for the Storm here because we want to destroy some of his back row, and we want to pop the Saturated Wicked so we can summon in our Angmar. And we're going... Oh, we have the Wild Tea, so we get to get rid of his Blazing Apache. This overall is just an amazing turn for us. We also got rid of his enemy controller and other things. So we have the Angmar going in here, and we're going to get rid of a Storm to pick up another Storm, or we're going to banish a Storm to pick up another Storm. And I could have stormed in, or stormed in here, so set the Storm and then Storm again. But I figure if he has anything that's going to hurt me, I have a Seer Karibo, so it's not really going to matter. If you have the Mirror Wall, decide to pay for it, then try to kill. So it doesn't matter that much. This turn I decided to Storm because this thing could be a little bit riskier. It's an enemy controller, so we're all good in the hood here. We're going to set our Treeborn Frog, attack with our Angmar. If this thing had just like a little bit more attack, it'd be so much better, in my opinion. But what are you going to do? He also has the Sergeant Electro, but that doesn't matter. We're going to get our Treeborn Frog back, but it doesn't matter because we're going to be able to kill him here. Except we're going to Econ take because we want to stun or die. I did this just in case he has Seer Karibo. Pretty standard play, but this deck was pretty good. This deck won most of its games too, which I was really happy about. Then again, it was in, here, you know, I'm going to delete these real quick, just so I don't forget about them. And I want to clean up some room so I can make a Exodia gameplay. I might do that next, I might not, I don't know. Grandpa's card seems like it's fun, but it also seems incredibly bricky. I'm not sure what to think about it yet. But yeah, I do love that we got Yugimoto from this event. So this deck was really good on the ladder. I know I'm in King of Games, so it's a little hard to say like how good it is really, but I felt like it was pretty cool. Gonna summon our Grandmaster Sasuke here, and he does have something face on defense position, not sure what that is. Maybe I don't want to do anything with it, so I'm going to banish whatever this is. But instead he has another Seer Karibo. Also, he's got a bigger deck than I expected, which I don't know why people actually run like these 24 card decks. He actually has an Angmar in his, or with his Doomdog Octrus, and he's got a Lava Golem, so I'm like, holy crap, this deck is pretty cool actually. And he has a Gravity Axe. Like, what is this? This deck is all kinds of cool. But if I can draw into a Tribute Summon monster here, everything is good. And we draw into an enemy controller, which isn't so great, but I mean, it's something. We're going to Econ and turn him to defense position so that we can destroy him with our Heavy Knight of the Flame. And that's super cool. He's got no board now, got rid of his things, but he actually has the Dark Necrofear, which is a little disheartening for me. Since I just put up this Heavy Knight of the Flame. And if I had another enemy controller in the Soul Exchange, I could have turned him to defense and then banished him the next turn. So now we're just praying. We do end up picking up the Angmar, so it's super nice. We get to we get to Soul Exchange off for Angmar, and then we're going to banish a enemy controller to pick up another one. This is all pretty standard plays for Angmar. I love this card. It's really fun. Can't attack this turn, of course. He does have the Jowls, which is really interesting. Decided to not Econ take here because I didn't want to get rid of my Angmar. I'm just kind of praying that he doesn't have the gate, or the Dimension Gate. So we're going to econ our own Angmar because we don't want the nice damage. He doesn't have the D-Gate, so we're good. And this guy's just got a face-up Jowls. We do pull the Dice Fiend here, so if we want to get into some Mimi plays, it's going to be really nice. But we don't want to pop our own back row yet, because in case we want the soul change. And this guy has Destiny board! Like, what the hell is this? It was crazy. So here, I only have one monster, and he has a monster set, so I need to get damage on. I just need like one direct attack. We are able to pop his Curse of Anubis with our own Dice Spoon. Also, the other thing is, if we have another monster on the field, we have to get lethal because he has the Lava Golem in hand still. And he sets another monster, goes to I. Are we going to draw a monster? We don't. Well, we do, but it's a Sphere Krivo, so we're not going to summon that because then he's going to be able to get Lava Golem out. Destroy his next Octhrus, so we have to hope does he draw into another monster. He sets another monster, and we're at FIN of Destiny board. This is not good for us. Okay, I gotta deal with that for a second. Airplane mode. Did I just turn it on and then off again? Oh, I turned off the Wi-Fi. Sorry about that, but he has a Jowls, so as long as he didn't have another D-Gate, like, we were fine. Get out of here. And he's got another Dark Necrophere! And this dude's got it in defense too. So, like, what are we even gonna do? Like, it's FINA. We have to draw into something right here. This is the moment. And we draw into Dice Spoon. And what do we have in the set? It's really nice. He's got the Super Rush Headlong, but it doesn't matter. We're not here to pop your back row, buddy. We're here to pop our own. And I need to roll it. I need to roll it. And we roll the 3. And we're able to get rid of his Dark Necrophere. And that's all that I needed. Literally coming down to the wire on this game. If he had one more turn, we would have lost. If we didn't draw that, well, I mean, it didn't matter if we drew Dice Spoon because we had the Storm as well. But that was an intense game. I remember just setting down my phone after that one, and I was like, that was the first time I'd ever encountered a Destiny board deck, like outside of the Bakura event, which it was pretty crazy. I don't even have the Destiny board skill. That's something I was looking to get for a while, but I just kind of gave up because it's hard to farm skills. So this one's getting back into the Bakura deck, the previous one, so this is not a very good deck. I think this deck was like maybe 5 wins out of the 10 games I played with it. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Somewhere around there. It's not very good because you get a lot of bricky hands like this where you have to summon Blazing Butterfly. Additionally, I had one duel where I had 2 duels where I had mirror matches, but one of them was almost the exact same deck, another one was a little bit of a variation. I didn't save either of those because I had already filled up on my duel replays and they were pretty good. This guy's got Jowls and a Destruct Potion, and I'm like, you're an asshole. But I mean, that's a pretty cool deck right there too. Going in for Fire King Island, so you know this is Phoenix. Which is really cool. So, I mean, Destruct Potion with Phoenix, but he has Fire King Avatar Kirin, which you never see. So I'm guessing this guy maybe was trying out some new tech, and that tech's kind of interesting. This whole deck is that I'm against is weird. It doesn't seem very meta, very stable at all. But he's got the Sphere Krivo. Yeah, I mean, it's like a weird deck. He's already got 2 Sphere Krivos gone. He's got a Kirin. And he already had Destruct Potion Gels. Like, this could theoretically be Frost and Flame Dragon deck, but it doesn't really seem like it. He activates all these effects because Fire King cards apparently work together. Who would have thought? I didn't even know what Kirin did at this point. All I know was Yaksha's effect. As he's going in for the battle, we have the Super Headlong, so it doesn't even matter. We got this game set. He also doesn't destroy anything because I'm assuming he wants whatever's in this hand and on the field. We're going in with the Doom Shaman again. He doesn't pop anything, so that's good. We're gonna get some nice damage, but he gets the Destiny draw here. And I wasn't really thinking about that in the moment. So he's gonna pop his Fire King Island, destroying his Phoenix, and he's gonna bring out a Yaksha. We do have the Curse of Anubis in the back, so I mean that's something cool. But he goes for the set. So I don't think I attack here. Yeah, he goes for the Destruct Potion, actually. So that's what he was saving it for. So he was going to destroy whether or not I attacked. I probably should have attacked just so that he didn't get the life points back, but I wasn't even thinking of it's a Destruct Potion or not. He goes for the Sacred Phoenix here, bringing it out, but we do have the Curse of Anubis, which is really nice. So we're going to be able to turn him to defense position, and bing, bing, boom. Would you look at that? I don't remember what he does here. Oh, yeah, he goes for the Fire King Island, because that card is great. And he's going to bring out another Kirin, which I thought was interesting since he probably has more Yakshas. He goes for the set here. I'm going to flip up and normal summon the Blazing Butterfly so I can bring back a Doom Shaman. I have the double summon here. Oh wait, no, I remember I wanted to steal his Jowls because it was funny. And he goes for the Yaksha play, destroying his own Fire King Island, but I really just wanted damage up on this thing. The Jowls was for more defense, and also I wasn't really sure who he was going to attack with a Super Rush. Yeah, I just didn't want him to destroy one of my Doom Shamans. Although I think I picked the wrong one here. No, I picked the right one, that's right. So I pretty much forced him to attack the other one. But he chooses to attack none of them because he would destroy himself. I attacked with the wrong one here, honestly. I just messed up on that part. He goes for the Jowls here. So this guy's gotten pretty much every card he needs, but his deck is actually really, really thin, which is another good thing. We've got the Doom Shaman out, and he's struggling far more than I am, as I just had to go for the Fiend Farewell, normal summon, go for the double summon, so we can bring out our Ignite the Flame, and this dude forfeits, which was such a pain, because I could have gotten out the Invader of Darkness right there, and I could have gone in for the lethal, but people just don't let you do it. Really a shame. But it was a fun duel. You guys could obviously see that, and it was fun. Last one here, we've got Yami Bakra versus another Yami, oh wait, Merrick, not Yami Bakra. I got confused on that one. I don't remember which one this is, so actually bear with me as I'm thinking about this. For this video, guys, if you want, oh yeah, this is the Shadow Game one. Sorry. If you want, leave a comment down below what you're thinking of the event right now, and what you think Konami could do better, what do you think is going to happen in the future, etc. This is also the brickiest of brick hands that we got. And this guy is setting everything, so I'm thinking, oh god, is this Mill Shadow Game? And it's Assault on GHQ, so this is absolutely Mill. Hero Shadow Scout sending a bunch of stuff, or I mean, Assault on GHQ sending his Hero Shadow Scout to the graveyard, and we lose out on one of our Blazing Butterflies. He's starting to take some damage, I'm starting to take some damage. It's not good. I have the brickiest of brick hands again because I have 4 spells and an Invader of Darkness, so this is just not good, I guess. He's got everything set, so I'm basically getting fucked over here. 5 spell cards and an Invader of Darkness. This is the ultimate brick. However, he flips the Hero Shadow Scout, and pretty much I've got all my spell cards in my hand besides these 2 that I pick up, which kind of sucks. And he goes in for... No, he doesn't attack, which I thought was interesting. But I do have the Soul Exchange here, so I can actually do a lot of plays here. He goes for the Assault on GHQ on that card. I feel like he should have done it on this one. But he goes for the Worm because he wants to mill. But here's where we get into some tech plays. Going in for the Soul Exchange. Going to tribute off for the Doom Shaman. Going to tribute off for another Doom Shaman. And we can't attack this turn, so it doesn't even matter. Taking some damage. We've only got 2 cards left in the deck, so if he mills us for anything, we're fucked. He goes to the Lava Golem here, tripping off everything, which absolutely sucks. He's taking some big damage. I've only got 2 cards left in the deck. Got the Lava Golem though, so if he's got anything in his back row to stop me from attacking him, like, I'm just done. So he reveals the Faint Plan, so that's one thing that won't do anything, of course. We have to go for the normal summon into Gemini, or into Blazing Butterfly, so we can bring out a Doom Shaman, so then we can bring out Invader of Darkness. And we've basically just got this turn. As long as he doesn't have a Curse of Anubis, we're fine. I set this in defense just in case he does, but he's got another Faint Plan, and I was like, this is the first time I've ever actually beaten Mill in a way that I enjoyed. This guy just bricked, and I bricked so hard, but I bricked the least. I know that contradicts everything I just said, but this honestly was such a fun game, and I was so happy to dunk on that Yami Merrick and his stupid Mill, stupid life. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Oh, I guess it's time to do this now. Thanks, game, for giving me those 500 gold. Yeah, so let me know what you're thinking about this event. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions for the deck or any other ways to use Doom Shaman, let me know. But otherwise, this is the Jewish Draft signing off.